this is a $309,000 house. Okay, mortgage, 30-year loan at 3.5%. Okay, so I have a $309,000 mortgage on a 30-year note of 3.5%. My monthly principal and interest payment is $1,388 per month. Okay, $1,388 a month. Let's say that I'm trying to pay this thing off. Okay, this is how I would usually see most people do it. They're at $1,388. They're like, I'm gonna pay it off. What's a round number? $2,000. Let's put $2,000 a month towards the house. Isn't that kind of how they do it, Mike? Okay, it's $2,000 a month. It's an easy number, so they just put $2,000 a month. That's $612 extra to get to that $2,000 nice round monthly payment. So they'll put extra towards the mortgage. Now, by doing this is where it's not all bad. I do save $88,000 in interest. Okay, I save $88,000 in interest. Remember, we said that I would pay, if I did it regular, I would pay about $190,000 in interest. Well, if I do the extra $600 a month, then I'm only going to pay, what is that, 110 maybe? 100 around there. 102, I think, is the closer number. So I'm going to only pay $102,000 in interest instead of $190,000 in interest. And I'll pay off that house in 17 years. Okay. Now, what that means, though, is that for 17 years, my housing payment went from $1,388 up to $2,000. Increase. If we just looked at it as a graph, my housing payment went up. I was spending more money on housing than I would if I didn't do that. Right? So that's not necessarily a good thing, even though I am out early. Right? So 17 years, the note's paid off. Now I have the $2,000 a month freed up. I'm only paying my taxes, my insurance at that point. And utilities. There's a lot of other stuff in there, but my mortgage is gone, right? Now, the problem is that 309. What is that 309 doing for me? Zero. Okay, someone could say it's appreciating, but the problem is until I sell, I don't see any of that. Right? People in Detroit, their homes were appreciating before their market crashed. I have a client who's literally buying homes in Detroit for like 10 grand right now. At one point, those were six figures, right? So appreciation is not really a thing I get unless I cash out. I capitalize on it. I get a gain, right? So that's not working for me. That 309 is not producing anything. It's just sitting there. Okay, I might as well dig a hole in the backyard and stick it there and just wait. It's an inflation-adjusted hole, but it's just going to sit there. It's not going to build wealth for me. It's not actively paying down debt. It's not financing anything. It's not creating or producing. The other problem is this $612 a month, I'm giving it up in order to save 3.5%. What if that $612 a month could make more than 3.5% going somewhere else? What if I could put it somewhere and earn 6%? 6 is better than 3.5, right? So if I'm focused on 3.5, but I could make 6, is it really a good idea to put that towards my mortgage? Right? So the equation here is I'm putting extra towards the mortgage. I am saving in interest. I am getting out of debt sooner, but the problem is it's not accumulating wealth for me. It's giving me $309,000 in equity that I can't use, $612 a month that's earning me 3.5% when I probably could go make more elsewhere.